Under the silent gaze of a full moon, the harbor succumbs to the ethereal embrace of the Moonveil fog, its tendrils swallowing ships whole. The Moonveil fog casts an eerie spell, turning the familiar harbor into a ghost-like realm. The rusty Anchor Inn echoes with drunken laughter and rousing sea shanties, its dim light casting dancing shadows across the raucous crowd. Tobias Grum, a mountain of a man, confronts Professor Elias Wren, who clutches his book like a lifeline. Grum roars, "I'm telling you, Wren, it's the sea wraiths. They rise from the depths when the moon is new and shroud the sea in that cursed Moonveil fog." Wren retorts, "Nonsense, Grum. There's a perfectly logical, scientific explanation for the phenomenon. It's likely a combination of unusual atmospheric conditions and bioluminescent plankton." Under the cloak of night, Elias Wren prepares his instruments, his movements precise and deliberate. Barometers, thermometers, and a crude magnetometer stand ready, capturing the unseen forces of nature. Despite the eerie atmosphere, his determination is unwavering as he meticulously records each data point. Within the dimly lit, rusty Anchor Inn, Tobias Grum captivates the townsfolk with tales of vengeful spirits and ancient curses. His voice booms, stirring the smoky air, as he warns, "And I tell you, these spirits are not to be trifled with. They hunger for vengeance, and they will not rest until they have it." The townsfolk shift uneasily, questioning, "But Elias said he could protect us." Tobias scoffs, dismissing Elias' efforts. "Protect you? With what? Empty promises and trinkets?" These spirits laugh at such things. Elias stands at the edge of the crowd, frustration etched across his face as he watches the townsfolk. Under the silvery light of the full moon, Elias Wren monitors his readings. His devices flicker with unusual activity. Magnetic needles twitch erratically, and the air pressure gauge dips. Elias Wren. VO. A spike in magnetic activity. A drop in air pressure. Could the full moon's tidal forces be interacting with atmospheric conditions in a way I hadn't anticipated? In the dimly lit, rusty Anchor Inn, Elias Wren stands before the townsfolk, his face illuminated by the flickering candlelight. Tobias Grum leans back, his smirk mocking Elias' desperate attempts to explain the island's magnetic anomalies. Elias gestures wildly, trying to convince them. "Magnetic nonsense. That's all it is, Elias. You're chasing shadows." Doubt clouds Elias' face as he realizes he may not be able to sway the crowd. Under the full moon, Elias prepares to unveil his creation, beckoning the townsfolk to the cliffs overlooking the harbor. A series of lanterns stand ready, awaiting the spark of life from Elias' hand-cranked generator. A smirk plays on Tobias' lips as he arrives, a silent challenge hanging in the night air. Fog hangs heavy, shrouding the cliffs as Elias Wren strains to bring a sputtering generator to life. With a jolt, the machine roars, cutting through the dense mist with newly lit lanterns. The lanterns blaze, revealing spectral rivers of fog swirling in the night. In the distance, ghostly shadows gather, their forms obscured by the swirling mist. Perched atop the cliffs, Elias Wren gestures towards his instruments, bathed in sunlight. "See? The magnetic anomaly is right here. Consistent readings. It's tied to the underwater mineral deposits," Elias Wren declares, eyes fixed on the harbor below. Elias Wren's voice rises against the wind. "It's physics, Grum, pure and simple. Nothing to do with spirits or sea monsters." A mix of awe and skepticism washes over the crowd. Tobias remains unmoved, his face a stony mask, as he gestures towards the horizon. Many cling to the familiar tale, their faces etched with fear and hope. Tobias' voice cuts through the murmurs. "The wraiths are mocking us." Elias confronts the futility of convincing those who seek simple answers. He gathers his scattered notes, a silent promise forming in his eyes. Elias packs his notes, preparing to return to the city, vowing to refine his theories. A plaque gleams with honor, celebrating the legacy of Elias Wren. Sunlight illuminates dust motes, dancing in the air. Scientists huddle around a complex device, harnessing the Moonveil fog. The humming device guides ships through treacherous waters. Inside the dim, smoke-filled inn, old fishermen gather around worn tables, their voices raspy with tales of the sea. Sunlight pierces through the grimy windows, illuminating dust motes as they reminisce about Tobias. "He was a stubborn one. That Tobias," one says, a chuckle rumbling in his chest. "Always questioning, always searching." They remember Tobias' relentless curiosity. "But it's those who doubt and search who find the truth, eh?" a fisherman remarks, a glimmer of wisdom in his eyes. Eldermore Harbor flourishes under the clear sky, ships sailing freely, a testament to newfound wisdom. The lifting of the Moonveil fog symbolizes a shift from ignorance to enlightenment. Elias Wren walks steadily toward a modest headstone, a vibrant bouquet of wildflowers held gently in his hand. He stops before the headstone, its inscription marking the final resting place of Tobias Grum, fisherman. Elias nods respectfully, acknowledging Tobias Grum's unwavering conviction. Elias stands silhouetted against the vibrant sunset, his figure a dark contrast to the fiery sky. He gazes out at the Moonveil fog, now comprehended. As the horizon glows with the fading light, a sense of quiet satisfaction washes over Elias, a silent acknowledgement of his lasting impact.